Many a boy grows up trying to be like his dad, but when your dad is the famous daredevil Evel Knievel, that can be quite a feat. Robbie Knievel has already broken some of his father's records and some of his father's same bones, and is now trying to complete the jump that almost killed his father. 21 years ago, Evel Knievel soared 150 feet in the air over the fountain of Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. His motorcycle landed badly, to say the least, crashing on the ramp. Knievel was knocked unconscious and didn't come out of the coma for a month. On April 14th, Robbie will try the exact same jump, only it will be harder because it will be longer. And get this, he'll be doing it without his hands. Joining us this morning, our father and son, Evel and Robbie Knievel. Good morning.
Good morning.
My first thought is, why is your mother letting you do this? Your father put your mother through the mill, and now you're going to do the same thing.
I left home when I was 17, and they really can't tell me what to do anymore. I'm very proud of a guy who created his own sport, and in the entertainment business still holds the #1 rated television show in the history of wide world of sports. And I've been jumping a motorcycle ever since I was 9 years old, and my dad had never let me jump more than 10 vans when I was 17, so I left home and
Caesar jump more.
It's been a dream.
You tried to stop him and it didn't work?
No, didn't work. During the past few years, Caesar's has been a dream of his to do, and
it must make you a nervous wreck as a parent.
well, I would say that I have more anxiety and more fear in me watching him than when I did it myself. But I think that every father would feel like that about his son, especially if he's risking his life. But Robbie started to ride when he was 6. He's 26 now, so he has 20 years of experience, and he started as a very young boy. And he really is a much better motorcycle rider than I was at the age of 26. I've always heard talk about the fact that records are made to be broken. Children are born, loved, educated, and through evolution and a spirit that a human being has within them. That's why records are broken. And it's like people say, well, Rocky Marciano could have beat Muhammad Ali. That's not the facts. That would have never happened.
But records are made to be broken, but not bones. Come on, why is it so important for you to do this?
It's been a dream for 10 years. It's been like the countdown from all my shows. In 1980, another guy tried it too, and he was the only other guy to try it, and he hit the wall and got hurt really bad. And Caesar's, I will be the last guy to ever attempt this jump, and it'll probably be the last biggest jump in the United States because I'm going straight overseas. I don't want any little boys. I'd like to say good morning to my little girl, Kristen, though.
But having a little 2.5-year-old girl at home, don't you see that maybe your little girl is going to grow up without a dad because you're doing this?
No. I've had a lot of jumps under my belt. I started real young, and I had a great teacher, and I've probably got 150 professional jumps besides 2,000 or 3,000 practice jumps.
But this jump is going to be farther than you've ever jumped before. It's harder than what your dad did because you have to come down on a shorter ramp and you go straight into a parking garage and have to come to a stop, avoiding walls and pillars, and you, on top of that, are going to do it without any hands.
You make it sound tough.
I'm amazed.
Well, I can't wait till it's over with, I'll tell you that.
I bet. I bet. How about you, Dad? I bet you can't wait till it's over with.
I have a lot of faith in him, and I think that he is absolutely the best performer in the world, and I think he can get the job done. He usually jumps with no hands if he's on perfect balance when he hits the height of the jump itself. When he's over the top of the fountains, if he's on perfect balance, he'll take his hands off and go through the air like a ski jumper does. But if he's not,
he'll hold on tight.
I don't want him to take his hands off.
Yeah. Will you be watching when he does it?
Well, I just saw him jump 22 cars in Portland, Oregon this past summer, broke my record, and I watched real close.
It's 4 minutes before the hour. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back.